time I filmed was back in 2021 or end of 2020. I kind of wish that I stayed consistent with YouTube, but I felt like I never really had the time, or I just didn't have the ideas. But
so guys, thank you guys for watching another videos at the EPG Studios Entertainment channel. This is Holy Mike at EPG Studios, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, smash the notification bell. Now, when we did, I think it was like 2 years ago, yeah, we did a reaction video to Claire.northfield. I believe. Yeah, it's about a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago. Wow. About a year ago.
Hey guys, it's Claire, and welcome back.
We did a video on her first Q&A, and we kind of got me and Claire and her editing person got into a heated argument in the comment section. Now she's my
niggas who play with me who dead, them niggas ain't wanna live. She gave me head and that head was given when it was supposed to give. I came out here and got on cause I was doing what I was supposed to did. The way she ate me up and ate them kids, I don't think she want no kid. These niggas beefing for IG, but bitch I wanna kill. Kept getting blessed cause bitch I hustle, I ain't wanna steal. I whip this bitch out now in front of all these cameras, niggas know what it is. My hit out his slide with a warrant, I think he wanna steal. Put me over the little folk.
Forgotten. I pretty much forgotten. I just but anyway, we're gonna redo everything with this new Q&A, and I hope that if she sees this, I hope that she likes this one. This one when I can go in with a negative input, go in positive. So let's see what information we love from Claire. As somebody that likes her TikTok and on a channel we like her TikTok content, let's see what she has and let's see what's going on with her shoulder. If she's okay, I know she moved, all that kind of stuff. Let's check out and see what's going on.
The ones that were most frequently asked and the ones that I felt like were the most interesting. I wrote them all down in my notes, by the way, so I'm just gonna go through them like.
That's good. She has notes. That's really good. She has notes, especially if you're doing the Q&A.
So the first question was, what's your best advice to get into fitness? It wasn't really until this year that I started like going to the gym and getting like consistent with it. I felt like, well, I've been going to the gym since I was a sophomore in high school, but it was so on and off that I wasn't really making progress. And the number one key to like seeing results is consistency. You can't expect to, you know, reach the goal that you have within a week or even a month. Like it's gonna take at least 6 months to see like big results. For me, it was kind of like I had my brother to push me and tell me, oh well, do these exercises if you're trying to do this. And I feel like a lot of it had to do with the way that I perceived myself. So the best way to explain it is like I was my own motivation because I knew I wanted to look a certain way. And for me, I always struggled like being super skinny, and I realized that eating just wasn't cutting it for me. So I was like, well, if I can't gain fat, then I'll try to gain muscle, which has worked for me. I also like follow a lot of fitness influencers, and when I see them do certain stuff, I'm like, wow, like I want to look like that. And the only way to achieve that is to work on yourself. So yeah. So the second question I got asked was actually asked by one of my friends. She said, why don't you join a modeling agency? And she's actually a model, so it's kind of funny that she says that. But honestly, it's been hard for me to like find an agency, and I wasn't super committed to modeling up until now. And when I lived back in Jersey, I didn't really like, I had the passion for it, but I wasn't 100% sure if that's what I wanted. But now that I'm living in New York City, which is like the fashion capital of the world, I feel like it's a really good opportunity, and I feel like I do have the height for it. So that was a question. How tall am I? I'm 5'10", so I'm tall. But yeah, I'm actually going back and forth with a modeling agency right now. So if all goes well, I will sign with them. But as of right now, I'm just freelance modeling, meaning if a photographer hits me up, like I'll go do a shoot with them, and then depending if it's like a brand deal or something, then I'll get paid. If not, it's just to build my portfolio. But I've had a lot of fun doing that so far, and I really just started getting back into it in December. And then I was supposed to do a couple shoots this month, and then my whole shoulder situation happened, which was also another question. What happened to your shoulder? I can actually show you a lovely video.
It's nice how she can make like.
But pretty much everyone was like, "Did you not see the jump? Did you not see the jump?" Or like, "Do you just not know the skate?" Honestly, like based off the fact that I hit the box at first, I do consider myself like a good skier. It was just a bad moment. So that second jump that I went over, the top of it was still covered with metal, like it wasn't fully covered in snow. So when I went over, it like tripped me up, and then my skis landed downward, and I like pretty much launched myself onto my shoulder, and it felt like my pole hit my arm, and I kind of fell and thought it was just a bad fall at first, and I just laid there for a second, and I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, you know, when you fall, I don't know how many of you ski or snowboard, but if you fall, you usually just lay there for a minute, you're like, I'm good, and then you get back up and keep going. So I rolled over, and I was like, damn, like, that shit actually hurt. I was like, something's like off, and then I hear something pop, so I just assumed like, okay, my shoulder's dislocated, which I would have much rather preferred, because I could have just like popped it back in and gone about my day. I know it's not that easy, but like whatever. And so then I tried to like get up and use my right arm, because my right's my dominant. So as soon as I like tried to push off the ground, it was like excruciating pain, and then I was like, okay, something's really wrong. So then ski patrol came and all that fun stuff. That was not fun at all, because I was already in so much pain, and then they put me in that little ski patrol thing. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put like a picture of it for those who like don't ski or snowboard. But it made me feel like so claustrophobic, and it felt like the longest ride ever, and I'm just like hysterically crying the entire way down. Like looking back at it, it's kind of funny. Like the video is kind of funny.
It had to be painful.
The situation just like sucks, especially because now I can't even do what I want to do in the gym. Like I can hit legs and that's about it, and even with legs I can't even go full out. Like I can't use squat rack or put pressure on my arm.
It's take a few months.
Should be other than 8 weeks. The next question is tips for anxiety. So I was never diagnosed with anxiety or depression or anything, but just everyone gets anxious. Everyone goes through anxiety. For me, I kind of felt like working out was a way to just clear my mind, and I like to go by myself because it's kind of like me time in a way. I feel like I'm with friends a lot now, and the gym is just the one place where it's like I can push myself to do something, and I'm the only one that can do it. Like no one else is really.
No, that's not weird. I'm just saying like that's nice.
But like I don't know. I like to go by myself.
Gym is like when I'm one of those people.
What is it like living alone? Honestly, I absolutely love living alone. I feel like I don't owe anything to anybody. Like I don't have to come home and be careful that I'm gonna wake somebody up. Like that's not like a huge part of it, but I don't know. I like my own space. I've always liked my own space, and I can focus a lot better. I feel like when I'm with my friends and we try to do like homework sessions, it never really works out because we end up getting sidetracked, or we just start like, I don't know. I just need to sit down and focus and can't have any distractions, and I feel like living alone gives me a lot of time for that. So yeah, I honestly really like it. And if I thought I was gonna get super lonely at first, and it was weird because like my brother's my best friend, so I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so weird like not being able to see him every day. But then I moved out, and honestly it was fine. Like I still like I still go back to Jersey and see my family a lot, so you know, it's not like I'm super far. How's everything going in life? Well, for the most part, everything's going pretty well. The only thing that's not going well is my shoulder. The next question is, have people thought you were older than you really are? Yes, a lot of the time people think I'm like 20, like 19, 20, and I'm 18. Which isn't like a crazy difference, but based off my Instagram, if I'm like talking to someone, they're like, oh, like when I saw your Instagram, I thought you were older. And I feel like I do have an older look. Also, I'm tall, so being tall has always made me look older. Like I've been tall my entire life, so even when I was like probably 13, people would just assume that I'm 14, 15 just because of the height difference. But yeah, nothing crazy. No one's gonna sit here and be like, you look 30, you know? What is something you wanna grow into and learn more about? So moving to the city, I actually got super fascinated in the whole like nightlife industry and like nightclubs and stuff, and just the way that they run it and how it works. And I don't know if you guys have seen the show Power, but that was like what kind of got me interested in the first place. And then I moved here, and like nightclubs are huge here. Only problem is that I'm 18, so there's nothing I could really do right now except promote until I'm 21. What is something you have learned since moving out? The biggest thing that I've learned is do not rely on anybody for anything. Your friends will lie to you and manipulate you if they're not good friends. I don't know, I've experienced a lot of people that, you know, will tell you one thing and then it never actually happens, and I've just realized if I want something, I need to do it by myself. No one else is gonna help me get to the point where I need to be. So yeah, I don't know, I've learned not to rely on anyone. Next question is, if you had a pet, what pet would it be and what would you name it? Okay, I'm like not good with different kinds of breeds of like animals, so, but if I had a dog, I would want like a really small husky with blue eyes. That would be like a dream. I think huskies are adorable, but I heard they're like really hard to take care of. And I've had a cat before, but I feel like cats are like so easy. Like you just gotta put the food out, the water out, and like the litter box and change that. But for a dog, you know, you have to bring it outside, and I feel like it's definitely a lot more. And I feel like I barely have time for myself now, so it's like I don't think I'd get a pet anytime soon, which I did want, but I feel like I just couldn't take care of one right now. I don't know what I'd name it yet. I feel like that's something that I would choose based off the animal, like the actual thing, you know? Or I'd want like a super small cat because I think they're adorable. Like a really, really small cat. Like it's just, like I can put it in my hand. Like really small. Or I'd want a monkey, but that's like illegal, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. What's your major? I'm a business management major, and it's funny because literally my entire life I wanted to be a doctor. And when I was like 11 years old, I knew like I'm gonna be helping people, like I want to be a doctor, like I'm gonna go into the medical field. At 13, I was playing all these like simulation online surgery games. You guys definitely know what I'm talking about. Like I feel like it's super popular, and like I thought I was like the only one doing it, but I guess, I don't know. So I like knew at like 15 that I was gonna be a surgeon. And then if you had asked me a year ago today, like what are you gonna do? I would have told you I'm going into biology. Like I applied to every single college as a bio major, and then it was like a gut instinct, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have the passion for it. Like 5 years from now, like it's so much school, and props to anyone who's going into medical because it is a long path, and I just feel like I cannot do that. Like I already feel like it's a lot what I'm doing right now, and I see my bio friends and a lot of them are struggling, and I'm just like, damn, like good for you.
It's mad.
So yeah, now I'm a business management major. I just feel like,
well guys, I hope you guys learned some information on Claire Northfield. And Claire, if you do see this, I hope this is a better reputation on this video. I hope you liked it. Anyway guys, this is Holly Mike EPG Studios signing out. Peace. A seeds we do, a seeds we cry. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you guys' video. I know you guys have a lot of interactions, or if you're just watching this straight from a YouTube video, I don't know. But just to be real fast for you, we now have channel members on the EPG Studios Entertainment channel. So all you gotta do is just make sure you go to the EPG. If you're watching another channel like a gaming channel or TikTok highlights channel, even the Holly Mike channel, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on anything, make sure you go ahead and go to the EPG's Entertainment. Pause this video, click on another link, go to EPG Studios logo and hit the join button. That join button helps support the channel and helps pay for our staff, our editing team, and also our graphic designing team and our hosts as well. Now all you gotta do is only $2.99 a month. A lot of people have $2.99 a month, so it's not that bad. But click that button, $2.99 a month. It allows you to be able to see unbefore content and also unannounced content that hasn't been on the channel before. That's only just for members. Also, we'll have content launch early because now we're doing one video a week schedule. Now there'll be videos launched early for members. So if you want to get more entertainment throughout the week, make sure you hit that channel member button. Anyway guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in a little bit.